G'day everybody, this is Sue from Resin Heaven Studios. Welcome to the show. We got sent a challenge by Tish from the Artist Haven. So I asked the question, does it have to be acrylic art? And she said, no, it can be any medium you choose. So what are we doing? We're doing these. How pretty are they? Kind of cool, huh? So what I have chosen to do is I have Breakfast at Tiffany's by THIS Resin. I have Berry by Colour Passion. That will be my base. I have Burnt Toffee from Colour Obsession. I have Dragon Blue. I love this colour. It is gorgeous. From THIS Resin. And of course it had to be dragon. And then I have Goldfish Orange from Colour Obsession. So they're my colours. Yes, you may think that looks a bit too mustardy, but when you look at the photo, I think I'm pretty close. I think I'm pretty close. Yeah, I'm pretty close. So, not that you can see with that glare. Let's see if we can get the glare off. Can we get the glare off? It doesn't want to take the glare off. Fine. Oh, no. Fine, it worked before, it won't work now. But anyway, these are the colours I'm going to use today. I'm going to be using Stone Coat Art Coat. Okay. I'm going to use 300 mils. Please don't ask what that is in ounces. I don't have my chart on me. I'm going to, I don't know which one I'm going to use yet. Haven't decided what technique I'm going to go with. But we'll just wing it, shall we? So first off, I need to pour, see, brand new bottle, see? I need to cut this a bit for starters. So I'm going to need 150 of part B. You always pour part B first because it's thinner. Plop, 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 and whoop. And your part B, or your part A, sorry, is next. For the simple fact, helps if you don't use that one, I use that one for. The reason why there are two different coloured lids is so that you don't mix the A and the B up. Because if you do that, you're going to wind up with your lid stuck, and you don't want that. And no, I haven't done it, because Stone Coat, g'day if you're listening, use a black cap and a white cap, so you can't mix them up, although I bet some people do. And there's that one. So so the B is the hardener and the A is the actual resin. So when you're mixing your resin, you need to make sure that you stir and stir and scrape the sides. Very important you scrape the sides, but not just scrape the sides, but the stir sticks, and not just the front and back, you've also got the edges as well. These stir sticks I got from Artist Till Death, Jeff and Erica over in Dallas, Texas. So you'll see it looks a bit cloudy. You'll know when your resin's starting to mix because it actually goes clear. But stone coat say mix for 3 minutes. So mix for 3 minutes we go. Making sure you scrape the edges all the time. And you'll see the ribbons, so you can see that it's not fully mixed in yet. And you just keep on going and going and going. Remembering to scrape the edges, scrape all the edges of the and the bottom, and just keep mixing and mixing and scraping and mixing. So I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day. Just letting you all know that I am actually on light duties at work, and because of that I can't do any Artapaloozas until I go back to my normal shift. So as you can see, that is now all nice and clear. So that means she's mixed. Now Stone Coat, the wonderful people they are, their product allows you to play for at least 2 hours. Sometimes that differs here in Australia depending on the temperature that we've got at the time. So I'm going to leave most of this in the pot because I want my base to be the berry. So I've got my 4 cups here for the other colours, and I'm just going to put a dollop in that one, dollop in this one, dollop in that one, and a dollop in that one. Yep, that'll do me. And there we go. So, very important, as you can see with this burnt toffee, a lot of the colour is stuck at the bottom. Can you see that just there? Okay, so very, very important that you stir and stir and stir to make sure that your pigment is very well mixed. And around we go. Trying to scrape everything off the bottom. So as you can see on the end of the stick there, it's stuck with the colour at the bottom. So this one's going to take a bit of mixing. But I'm not panicking about my resin going off because I'm using Stone Coat, so I know I can do this right and not rush. So if you know you've got to really mix your resin and really mix your pastes, mix your paste first, then do your resin. Just a tip. Unless you're like Jeff and Erica and Clara Lawrence as well, from Clara Lawrence Art. and use your pigments all the time. I don't have that luxury, unfortunately. I art when I can. So don't need a lot of this colour. They say 10%. So whatever amount you put in resin in your cup, use 10% of that amount. So I reckon that's okay. I'm going to put that one in that one. Then we mix this colour up. So away we go. And my daughter just walked in with my dinner while I'm recording. Oh well, dinner will wait a little while. So, because I've already got my resin mixed and I can't stop. That's alright. So anyway, gotta make sure it's really well mixed in. And look at that pretty colour. Isn't that pretty? And it's a little translucent, that's okay. I don't mind that, that's cool. Need to rub the stick on the sides. See how I'm rubbing on the sides here like this? It just takes the colour off the end. And I can bring the resin up to the lid and mix it in. Okay, that's the burnt toffee. Next we'll go with the Goldfish orange. Again, mix your pigments up before you use them, otherwise some pigments will settle part of their colour on the bottom. This orange is pretty good. It hasn't done that very much, so it holds itself together. So I'm not going to need an awful lot of it. So that goes into that one. I don't want these colours to get lost in the translation, so to speak. And around and around and around we go. Where she stops nobody knows. So, keeping in mind how much of this one I have left, we've hand out of way, okay? I've got to be mindful that the more you keep in your cup, the quicker it will go off. Now this one's going to need a lot of stirring up, as you can see. So, and there's all the pigment there. So I've got to make sure I mix this in thoroughly. Otherwise I'm going to wind up with a not so nice colour, and it's like, well, what happened with that? You didn't stir it, Sue. So to get the full effect, you've got to make sure it's all stirred in. And make sure you don't go over the edge. Ooh. So as you can see, it's stirring up nicely. A little lumpy. So you just keep on going. Round and round and round she goes. When she stops being lumpy, that's when we go. Here we are. Surprisingly, it doesn't take very long until you scrape it right in the side and find more. They've got little bumps in the bottom of the jar, which does not make stirring easy. Okay. I think that's got it all. Like I said, Erica and Jeff, they use their pigments all the time, so yeah, Okay. I'm going to use that much in this one. So that's our dragon blue. I love this colour. It is so pretty. So pretty. And yes, my camera up the top is out of sync. I have to go check its settings. So anyway, you get that. So that's that one done. Now we go to Breakfast at Tiffany's. I love the name of this one. Only because that's the name of my youngest daughter, Tiffany. Hey Tiff, if you're listening. So we mix this one up. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? And the colours on my screen are slightly out and I'm not sure how to fix it. I'll have to ask Erica. Send her an email and ask me, how do I fix the colour? Look. So there we go. Then we come to the last one. Now this one I haven't even used yet. So I'm going to get this. Now most colour passions, I knew I'd mix them up. Most colour passions pigments will sell no matter what. I think they're a base sell, hence why I'm using this as a base. So yep, I'm going to use all of that. I like this berry colour, it's pretty. Oops. Now look at that. How gorgeous is that? So remembering to scrape the stir stick as well, because pigment will get stuck on the stick. And you want to really make sure it's thoroughly mixed in. Okay, so they're all out the way. Now, what am I going to do? Decisions, decisions, decisions. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some base coat down. Like so. Then I'm going to use my sticky fingers and push it out. Starting to sound like an exercise video. And push it out. Might make this one a swipe, I reckon. Those two. Move you guys back a bit. There we go. I got a little bit more. Nope, over the side we went. Don't want that yet. If at all. Okay. So this one was called Berry by Colour Passion. Very pretty colour. Okay. And then we get some heat. Get some ribbons. Looks like we've got a bit of junk in there. That's the actual board itself. Okay. So we put a little bit more on. One thing about resin is it's self-leveling. Okay, so okay. So I'm going to think for a second. Put our new resin and torch it again. Don't want to put too much heat on it, because you'll make it even more runny, and you can set it quicker too. Okay, so I'm going to use some of this Blue Dragon first. And I'm just going to go straight across the middle. So starting off the edge, moving across. And I'm going to put miss the edge. A bit of Tiffany. Then I'm going to put a bit of orange. And I'm going to put a little bit of purple in. I'm going to put my yellow in, which is a real transparent colour. I'm going to put some more of the blue in. And a quick drizzle of the turquoise. Okay, or teal, whichever you want to call it. Do a bit of that. Then we get, where did it go? It was over there. Expansion. No, it's gone. Fine. I'll use a bit of this. Okay, so control go this way. So doing a pencil width. I'm trying not to touch the bottom and swipe to the end. Then swipe. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll play, shall we? And right down the camera leg. There we go. Nice, steady, and slow. Let's see if I can get the other one. Oh, missed it. Okay. No. Just to stuck my finger in it. What I'm doing at the base here is I'm wiping the resin off, as I have a silicone mat underneath this. Okay, I'm liking this. Blue dragon coming over this. It's cool. Very pretty. Okay, so let's have a look here. I'll pour a little bit more on the end here because it's a bit on the see-through side. Give it a torch and see what happens. I'm digging that. That's cool. Here I can see all the colours. That's cool. So what I might do is take another strip of the Blue Dragon, just run it across, heat that up. Find some more slopey paper. I don't want to get rid of all of the teal, just some of it. By Jose, I think I got it. Sorry folks, I got a bit quiet there. I like that. I'm happy with that. So please, if you like what you're seeing, thumbs up, subscribe, a like, which is thumbs up, duh. Hope you like it. Time for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. First take that off. Not to get... So I am digging this section right here. Sorry for the glare. Don't ask me what was going on there. Whatever, the camera's not liking it. Sorry for the flicks. So, there you have it folks. That's Tish's experiment. So, bye everybody. Take care.